Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's Mark at the Shave Stomp and GeorgeToon.com. I'm back with another video, and this time around I'm talking about vintage shaving brushes. Now I've got 3 of them here. I acquired these on eBay for about $10 to $15, which is very, very reasonable for these vintage brushes. I have 2 Everreadys and I also have a Maid-Rite. And the reason why I got these is because I came across the Everready shaving brush that belonged to my late father, and you can see that there's not much of a knot left. And I wanted to do a restoration on this, and I thought if I bought an Everready brush to work on and test on, that if I messed up some way, I wouldn't be destroying my father's original shaving handle. And a funny thing happened. The brushes that I received were in remarkably wonderful shape. Now, here's this one right here. This is about $10 or $15. You can see that it's got the gold inlaid right there on the label, and it's in really, really good shape. And the knot is nice and stiff. It hasn't bloomed, so I don't know if this has had much use at all. This might even be in brand new condition. This one doesn't have any of that gold leaf on it at all. You can see that it's worn off. You can barely make out the Everready 200T label right there, made in USA. And of course the Maid-Rite, this one is in pretty good shape. This is a 100 Maid-Rite 100 pure bristle. I think that these are all, let's get that in focus there so you can see it. I think these are all boar hair. As a matter of fact, this is the Vanderhagen brush that I did another video on, and it's boar hair, and it's got some good backbone. You can see how it's softening up and splitting and opening up through repeated use. And this brush here, I used it once. Now, I cleaned it first. I washed it really good in antibacterial soap, rinsed it really good. Then I soaked it in apple cider vinegar. That's 1 part apple cider vinegar to 5 parts water. And let that soak for about 5 minutes. Then I rinsed it out real good. And then I hit it with the shampoo and conditioner and rinsed it out real good. And I used it with no ill effects. And this is really nice. So I think it is a boar hair brush. It's got a lot of backbone, just like this one. And it's starting to get soft. And this Maid-Rite has the same kind of action. I have not used this one yet. This one's been thoroughly cleaned. This one's been thoroughly cleaned. This one has not been cleaned because of the gold leaf on the bottom. I want to proceed with caution with that. Anyhow, I was going to replace these hair knots on either one of these to see if I could do it successfully before doing it with my father's brush. And you know what? I decided not to because they were in such good shape. So I cleaned them. And before you think that that's kind of gross or disgusting to get a used brush like that and clean it, it's perfectly fine. There's a lot of instructional videos on YouTube on how to go about doing it, as I just explained the process. And with any brush, even with a new brush, you want to clean it thoroughly because it is gone through a factory and a lot of people handled it, and it could have some residue and particulate matter from the factory and the whole manufacturing process. So really, clean those new brushes as well using that method. That seems to be a very tried and true method. And I will be cleaning this one as well and using it. I just want to be careful of the gold leafing on the bottom to make sure it doesn't wear down. But other than that, these are great bargains at 10 to 15 bucks on eBay. You get some really, really nice brushes. So if you don't mind a pre-used brush, that's the way to go. And of course, these older brushes are made in America, which is something else to account for. Okay, that's it. I'll have links below where you can get an eBay listing. That might change over time, but as of this video, $10 to $15 for a lot of these brushes. And please comment below. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog. For great cartoons and videos like this, and I will see you real soon.